everybody, it's a friendly foe, and you'll notice I'm wearing headphones. And there's one reason. This little mic here is better than my iPod mic. So from now on, whenever I make videos, you're going to see me using these headphones. Because better mic. Anyway, down in the comment section below, tell me which one is better. My iPod mic or the microphone mic. Tell me. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Go get my merch. It is on sale. Links down below. Go check out my website to go get all post notifications. Also down below. And go check out my Instagram and all my social media, which will be down below. And subscribe and like and comment. Instead, let's get into the video. So this video here is going to be about school. And I'm not going to be talking about every single day of school. I'm just going to be talking about today's school. So my schedule goes advanced English, art, advanced reading, science, lunch, social studies, band, advanced math, and that's my schedule. So let's get on to English. There was no homework in English today, but lots of stuff. We walk into the classroom, and on the board right here says the homework. And there's this long list that says like page 330, page 326, and there's like 10 of them saying the exercises we have to do. I got halfway through it, and we will finish that tomorrow. Our teacher's name is Mrs. McFadden, English teacher. Next on, let's get into art. Art was extremely fun. We are doing clay. And it's just so smushy, and I just want to feel it. And it's just, we're doing coils. It's when you, make a snake, and you, put it on. And you could do spirals or a circle, like a circle with no middle. Anyway, and it was just really fun. And, she tells us to go directly on top of each coil so it doesn't start building outwards. Or inwards, But, I started building outwards. I was maybe 6 inches high, and it was really outwards. So I told the teacher, I'm like, is there any way to get this back to normal? And she says, no. Grabs the thing, lifts it up, and tears off half of it back to when it started going outwards. And she told me I had to restart, which is okay. I was really happy. This isn't something I'm sad or mad about. I was really happy. I was like, yes, I'm going to be able to fix it, and I'm going to actually have more time to play with my clay/pottery. And I was really happy. And her name is Miss Mead. She's art teacher, and I love her. Next teacher is Mrs. Jansen. She's my favorite teacher. I'm sorry, other teachers out there that are watching my videos, but I just love her. She does these funny projects where it's called Murder Mystery, where she does has a missing victim, and we have to read this passage from whose classroom it belongs to. Anyway, and we have to figure out who stole it. And recently, we just did a giraffe, and it was amazing. Anyway, and that's the reading classroom, Mrs. Jansen, and I love her, and she's really funny because, when I said I love her, I platonically. I don't actually love her. She's just my favorite teacher. And for those who don't know, platonically means friendshiply, not actual connection, but just when you're saying to your friend, I love you, that kind of love. Anyway, she's just my favorite teacher, and she's amazing. Next one, I then go to science. But what I did in the classroom today was, we had to write down notes for our pop quest tomorrow. Quiz and test, put together quest for a pop quest tomorrow, which is 100 points. I then go to science, which in the science classroom, we got some of our papers back. I got my test back. That is classified information to score. What else did we do? There's this kid that likes to molest me. 3 kids, actually. They all come up to me and do this. They'll just, like me, right here, just scoop it. And they'll get my pecs, and they'll just fling it up like that. They'll just go like that. Or they'll squeeze it. And this kid next to me, he was doing that to me all day, and he would get my side and jab me, and it was funny. I was about to do it back to him. I put my hand under his armpit to see if I could get it back to him. And this is really embarrassing. I feel really embarrassed by this. But as I was doing this was the time the teacher decided to look our way, and she screamed, "Tony, keep your hands to yourself." And I was like, "No, I'm so sorry." And it was really embarrassing. And all I want to do is say, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like offend anyone." And I'm sorry. And those people who are flicking me, please stop. Sorry. I know it's a joke, but stop if that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you want to continue doing it, that's okay. I apologize. Sorry. No offense to anyone. And that's what we did in science. I then went to lunch, which I ate a grilled cheese with tomato soup, and chocolate milk along with lettuce. Salad. And lunch was amazing. Hey, let me fix this. Anyway, I then go to social studies, which we just watched the more of Mulan. Mulan is this amazing show that I absolutely love. It's about this. Well, first of all, in social studies, we're researching the original story of Mulan. For those who don't know, Mulan, the Disney movie, is based off of this Chinese legend. A legend is a like a poem or a story written on famous people. And it's Mulan, the Disney movie, is based off a legend about this girl named Hao Mulan, and she went and fought in the war, and she was one of most China's heroic warrior or famous people. Anyway, and then in the legend there was like no red dragon. She was fought for like 12 years. She trained with many different weapons. She rode on horses shooting arrows, but in the show she's just a normal girl, only trained with a sword. There's a red dragon, you know. And then so far she hasn't even rode on a horse and is shooting arrows yet. So we're just comparing the two. So we wrote down facts about the legend. Then we're watching the movie and writing facts about that. And we're going to compare them. And we are now at the part when they're at the Emperor. And the bad people are there. They thought they saved the world. And they were at the Emperor's palace. And they're like, "Yay, we did it." When Mulan comes out of nowhere and says, "No, they're here. I saw them climb out of the snow. They're here." Emperor was taken, and now they're at the door trying to bust it down with the statue. We're at that part when it ended, and it was sad because I wanted to continue on. Now, band today. In band class, we have chair placement. We have first chair, clarinet, which is the best. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, so on. And the day that we were doing chair placement test, like to see which person gets which chair, the person that was first chair was gone. I challenged, and I got moved up to first chair, and I was so happy. I was like, yes, I slayed. Anyway, and I was first chair for the entire day. Then the first chair person comes back, and I played too fast because I got so nervous, and I went down to second chair. I then challenged him, and I, of course, stayed at second chair, which was really freaking embarrassing. People chose for lane, and I walked out, and I felt like I was going to cry. Like, my face was so red, and I seriously felt like the little tickles in your nose when you're about to cry. I was so freaking embarrassed. All I wanted to do was just drop into the puddle, soak into the ground, and have everybody forget me. I was just so absolutely horribly embarrassed. I just wanted to die. So I went on that day feeling like absolutely crap and wanting to melt into a puddle. Anyway, and then today we were playing this part and the waltz, and it was the da 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 da, that part, and we were all playing it together, and it was really freaking sloppy and horrible. So she said, "Okay, this is enough individual." So she went down the line of us playing it individually to see who needed to work on it the most. Lane, he was good. He played it good, and then it went to me. All I forgot to do was play a single G. For those who don't know, the G on the clarinet is no fingers. You're just blowing through your horn. That's a G for a clarinet. I forgot to play that, and I got hammered, and it was embarrassing. Turned out all the clarinets couldn't play it. None of the clarinets even played it correctly. And I felt really embarrassed because I felt like I let myself down, and that was just absolutely horribly embarrassing for me. We then went down to the trumpets, and they played it, and only 2 people played it correctly. And it was like first chair played it correctly, blank, 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 blank. Girl played it correctly, and it was like first chair. Nobody played it correctly. And this girl who was back here got moved up to second chair. And then I screamed in my head, if I played it correctly, I would have been shot up to first chair. So I died. I was looking at the lockers, because we have lockers for our instruments, and it was blurry. I was absolutely infuriated. I couldn't see it, and I was screaming in my head, you had a chance to take it, but you didn't, did you? And I was absolutely horribly embarrassed, and I just wanted to die and cry and fall into the ground like a puddle. And so far, band, this is the most embarrassing stories. I love band, I love playing my clarinet, but the class just makes me feel so embarrassed. I hate to walk in there every day and have to sit next to the person who is first chair every day. It's just absolutely horribly killing me embarrassing. Now let's go on to math, which I love. I love math. I think of it as magic numbers because it's pretty cool. It's a 1 and a 1. Whoa, just 3 sides, a line, and then a line going through it, and a line, and then 2 lines going like this, makes an entirely different number. And it's just amazing. And I love math. I love it. And then we're doing these puzzles where you have to answer questions. You then write down letters down below for which with the corresponding box, and it reveals this message, and it's funny. So that's math, and that's my school. And English, no homework, but we did a lot of homework. No homework, but we did a lot of homework we don't have to do. Art, pottery / clay. I love it. Advanced reading. Have to study for Pop Quest, which is 45 points. In science, we got papers back, and people are lusting me. Please stop. Anyway, lunch. Food was amazing. Food always is. Social studies, we just finished up. Some of Mulan, there's still 30 minutes left of it. Band, horribly embarrassing. I hate to walk in there every day. And I even asked my mom if I could quit band. I know, right? Anyway. And then math, which I just absolutely love. So that's my story of school today. If you guys like this series, which I just explained what happened today and what people are doing at school, hit that thumbs up and tell me what you would like down below. Continue sending me those comments, because I will eventually and finally do a read your comments video, which will probably not be anytime soon since I don't have that good of editing software. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Stay amazing and stay cool. Like, subscribe, comment, go subscribe to my social media. Check out my merch. Please buy it. It's amazing. I really like my shirts. And go check out my website. Did I already say that? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment for the 5th time. And stay amazing. Bye!